Well, I would love to talk a little bit about your approach to ministry. As I talked about, Proclaim Ministry is all about helping people connect faith and life. I believe I grew up in a system where you went to church, you went home, went to school, and I never connected those three. The way I lived at church, the way I lived at home, I lived in school was quite different. And there was this disconnect. And so I believe in ministry, it's important to teach in a way that helps people connect faith and life. Well, it's practical stuff. It's not just like pie in the sky one day. It is how we live every day. And I kind of sense that when I hear you speaking, when I hear you teaching. It's not just about knowing theology, and it's not just about feeling good. I think sometimes those can be the thing. Oh, I just feel good. Things are great. Why do you feel great? Well, I don't know. They don't really have the substance. And I think it's so important to have the substance. And because if you have and you know who God is, life is great, even though there's problems. Life is still awesome, even though you have problems. But when you know God, you grow to know him better. And that is my foundation. So what is your approach? If you can give me I don't know if you ever thought it through, but what is your approach when it comes to ministry?
Yeah, well, ultimately, we get to teach God's word. That's the most important thing that we get to teach. And I've learned more and more that what a privilege it is. I get to dive into God's word, and God gets to transform and change me and work on me throughout the week or the weeks that I'm studying certain passages. And then that my teaching should be coming from an overflow of what God has been teaching me through that passage. And so really, I'm really fortunate if I allow that. Wow. And then I get so excited when I get to teach or put together a message, because hopefully there's also just real life transformation happening.